Dear Mum and Dad.
Dear Mom and Dad.
To Mama and Papa.
Dear Mom and Dad.
This is weird. I've never really done this kind of thing before, but I hope that this letter ends better than I've started it.
I'd like to dedicate this letter as a token of my gratitude towards the both of you, although I know that words itself cannot fully express how truly blessed I am to have two incredibly loving and selfless parents.
It's rare I find the opportunity and the strength to thank you in words. You know I prefer it in my actions.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you for everything. For loving me, for treasuring me, treating me like a princess when I shouldn't be. Thank you for all that you've done for the family. If it wasn't for you, we would not be where we are today.
Things that I didn't notice when I was younger, pieced together now that I'm older and approaching the same age as you when you moved to the UK.
You were so far away, and I couldn't imagine how much you missed your daughters.
Being so young at the time, I wasn't around to witness the number of sacrifices you had to take to give me the privilege to write this letter.
You left your families back home and started a new life in an entirely new country. I wonder, if I were in your shoes, could I have done the same?
You made that decision of going to the UK so I could grow up with a father. Although you were successful in Philippines already, you came here with only me in your arms.
I honestly cannot comprehend how hard it must have been to leave your family, your home, to have left everything you ever knew and loved so you could give me the opportunity to live a life you guys never had.
It's not easy to move and try and fit into a new westernized culture, but you both did it in order to create a better life with better opportunities.
I know that living abroad seems like such a luxury in the eyes of our family back home. But the reality is that it's hard. It's hard to see both of you work so hard as nurses to send money back home.
I wish I knew how to appreciate your sacrifices when I was younger because I wouldn't have stopped saying thank you.
Hearing your story of struggle, of tending to Tita Bunso in a coma while carrying me in your womb, of how when I was a baby you would sell your jewellery and belongings just so I could have the best Enfalak milk, of how you both would share half of a Jollibee burger just so I could have the other portion when ends couldn't meet.
At first, I was so confused. Confused as to why you would send money back home with nothing, absolutely nothing in return. It baffled me growing up, this whole concept. But in recent years, as I've started to mature more, I've come to a place in my life where I can understand it. Your family were always there for you, to provide for you and support you. Feeling indebted to them is a natural feeling, and you wish to express your gratitude like it's your duty.
There are endless amounts of memories we've shared that I will forever cherish. I'm the most thankful to you for teaching me how to love the simplicity of life, to see the beauty in it, and for showing me what it means to be truly happy.
I'm also thankful for you, Papa. I know there are times when you feel as if you're not good enough or wished you were a better dad, but what really makes a father a good dad? Loving their daughters and wishing everything to be well in their life. And that's you.
I see how tired you are after work each day. I see you trying your best. I see your endless kindness. I know you do it all for us.
I know I could just go the easy route and thank you about 100 times for X, Y, and Z. But my heart knows that I don't want to do that. If this is the last time, and let's pretend lang that I could say anything to you, I would want to say, I'm sorry.
When I was young, there were times I didn't agree with a lot of the things you would teach me. But as I grew older, I realized just how valuable those lessons are as they molded me to being the man I am today.
I have always been the rebellious child, but no matter what I do to hurt your feelings, you both never love me any less. And for that, I thank you.
I'm sorry if you put the burden on yourselves at times and you believe that you've maybe failed as parents. More than that, I'm sorry for disappointing you and not living up to your expectations. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry that I resented you.
I know I made it difficult at times. I'm sorry for the times when your sacrifices weren't enough for me. I'm sorry for the times I was ungrateful, as I'd compare you to my white friend's parents when I didn't get things I wanted. I'm sorry for feeling embarrassed when you would pronounce words wrong or say sentences incorrectly, especially the times I chose to mock you for it. I can only imagine how hurtful it felt to have the confidence to speak a language that wasn't your first, be torn down in a second by your own child. of a child you love and work tirelessly for. I am so sorry.
Sometimes I worry. I ask myself if what I've become, the way I am now, was it worth all your sacrifice? I still don't know. But what I am sure of is how proud I am of you and how proud I am to be your daughter.
But that child now recognizes your sacrifices. This child is now thankful. This child is thankful for being taught how privileged she is to have a roof over her head and to have an education in a country that has better opportunities. This child is thankful that you integrated the Filipino culture into her upbringing so that she can pass it on to her own children one day, despite not being as fluent in Tagalog as she wants to be.
Dad, even though you're gone, for the rest of my life, I will do my best to follow your legacy and have you be the prime example of what you did best, being a father, husband, and friend. Rest in peace, Dad.
You have been faithful and loyal, and I am proud to call you my father.
And you inspire me to be the best I can be.
Mom, I know it has not been an easy journey for you since moving to London. The difficulties of having to become accustomed to British life, including seeing your children pick up British cultural habits that you didn't approve of, yet you still gave your all. After losing Dad, you didn't fall apart and you stayed strong to play both roles. And honestly, for that, you will always be my hero.
Since COVID began, the time I spent with you has made me realize how grateful I am to have you. When it comes to the time when you need me most, I will be at arm's reach to take care of you like you have for me.
I promise that your sacrifices and efforts will not go unnoticed. You say you are proud of me, but if you two only knew how proud I am of you. Just as everything you do is for me, everything I do is for you.
I promise one day I'll be able to fully repay you for the beautiful life you've given me. I will make sure you both will never have to spend a single day without each other, and get you that big house by the beach and the farm by the mountains we always talk about.
I promise to look after you, and I want you to be able to grow old wherever you want. But most of all, I want you to be proud.
Buying you both something expensive isn't enough because you both deserve so much more after everything you have done just to provide for your daughters.
For the rest of my life, I will always cherish and value having had two loving parents that only wanted the best for me in life.
I hope one day you can forgive me. I sort of think deep down you probably never will, but I just want you to know that even if you don't, I promise I'll make you guys proud. At the end of it all, despite how you guys feel like strangers to me, I suppose there must be this unshakable biological or spiritual bond between a parent and their kid.
Even if I don't say it, I know you already know these 3 words. Mahal ko kayo.
I hope that after the storm, our crooked, beautifully broken rainbow can somehow bridge our relationship.
Thank you for making home a place I want to be and somewhere full of love.
I love you both so much, and to my dad, I miss you.
I am the woman that I am today because of you.
I want to show people what great parents you are through my actions.
You both deserve all the love, happiness, and beauty this world can offer.
Let me make you proud.
I know I don't say it enough, but mahal ko kayo, Mama and Papa.
Salamat talaga sa lahat.
I love you both always.
Sobrang mahal ko po kayo.
I love you with everything I have and more.
I love you. I mean it this time.
Lalay.
Dentong.
Lots of love, Maui.
Jeremy.
Much love, Jay.
Okay.
Love from your only daughter, Jay.
My ever dearest anak.
To my daughter.
Dearest Bunso.
Dear Shoti and Achi.
Dear Anna.
There's two things I know for sure. You were sent here from heaven and you are Daddy's little angel.
The very first time we laid eyes on you, we instantly fell in love.
Having you in my life is the greatest gift I've ever had.
I remember the day I knew I was pregnant. I was so overwhelmed and so excited. The moment I felt you and heard your heartbeat, I was so over the moon.
We're so blessed. God gave us you, baby girl. Your joyous nature is overflowing, that it's infectious. Your smile, your laugh, your grin, priceless.
Now that you are grown, you are still healed in my heart.
You brought so much happiness into Mommy and Daddy's life. We couldn't imagine what life is without you.
Having you gave me strength to carry on and
fight through life knowing that the future of my little one would be dependent on the choices I will be making, including leaving you at an early age to work abroad in the hope that one day you'll be able to join me and experience a better life.
It has been 13 years now since you left Philippines to be with mom and dad here in the UK. I remember those days when you're still new here. You're so excited for the winter snow. We had snow fight and you made snow angels.
Please know that I did everything for my promise to you be fulfilled. I labored day after day to send you financial support because that was what I can only do then, considering how far apart we were.
We celebrated your birthdays, Christmas, and New Year together as a family, which we didn't normally experience back home because dad was working away from us.
I would hug this pillow every night, imagining that that was you, while pleading God to make a way for us to be together.
But time flies quickly. You are now both grown ups. You can now make choices of your own. You learn to be independent and strong against what life throws at you.
This also reminds me of first day of school. I just realized that my baby is no longer a baby. You look so smart in your school uniform at age 3. I thought you would be crying, but I end up crying outside, watching you talking to your teacher confidently. You forgot to say goodbye to me, and to your excitement, you go inside your classroom. And I thought you're not ready yet, but I guess it was me who's not ready at all.
The moment we knew that you had been diagnosed with autism, Mommy and Daddy was disheartened, and it felt like the whole world became so dark. We were so broken-hearted, not because of your condition, but because we were worried about your future.
As I look back, many would say I have made a lot of sacrifices, but really, you did too.
Knowing about your autism did not change our love for you.
When I look into your eyes, that sparkle, I see a strong, independent, assured woman. I have every confidence, with your mum as your role model, that you will learn how to protect your heart and will learn the importance of serving others.
We will not be tired loving and supporting you until our last breath.
Always remember that whatever life brings you will always be my babies. Whatever choices you made and how many times you stumble, my love for you will always be the same.
Sorry at times Dad is strict about certain things. You have a very creative mind and love to explore your boundaries. I don't mean to restrict your creativeness, but I'm training you to be a man of morals, a man of integrity, a man of God.
I am the proudest dad in this world because I got the prettiest bunso of all.
I am your mom, who is so proud of you too.
You're already showing a kindness and love towards others with such purity that this is what your mom and I wants to preserve.
I want you to know that I am always proud of you, whatever you do, wherever you go.
I've learned a lot from you in your small little faith. You taught me to trust in the Lord completely, without fear, no doubt.
I praise God for what He has done in your life and mine.
I know and I believe that you grow up with fear of the Lord, and that's the confidence in me, knowing that everything will be well with you.
We pray, always pray that God will give you a good life and bright future, to be gifted and blessed with a wife that loves God.
Mom and Dad are looking forward to the day that our family will be united again.
Stay strong and be happy in life.
Do not limit yourself if you know you can do better.
Know you are beautiful, accepted and loved, baby girl.
Keep following your dreams. Mama and Dada are here for you.
You may have an annoying mom who is constantly reminding for you of lots of things to do, but my thoughts and prayers will always be with you, no matter what happens.
I love you so much, kid, and thank you for being so obedient.
Always remember that I love you 10,000 times, to moon and back.
Remember that I always love you, and I'll always be there for you.
I will always be here for you, supporting you, and will forever be grateful to God for giving you both to me.
I love you, anak.
You know I love you so much.
I love you always and forever.
If there's anything that you need, if there's anything I can do, I am always here with love, From me to you.
Love you always, Mama.
Love, Dad.
Love, Nanay.
Love, Mom.
Hugs and kisses, daughters.
Love, Mommy and Daddy.
Mommy.
Love you always, Mama.
Dearest Mumsy and Pops.
Dear Dad at Mama.
Dear Mom and Dad.
Dear parents.
Here are some things I'd be too shy to tell you up front. Things I'd be too embarrassed to say out loud. I've come to realize that I shouldn't wait till it's too late to thank you for everything you've done to love me and raise me. I shouldn't wait till I feel ready to tell you these things.
I don't usually say my thank yous or gratitudes as I find it awkward in a way to be straightforward, emotional, or completely honest with you.
First, I love you. I tell you that all the time, even when you don't say it back, or do but with much annoyance.
I was never a child that expressed his emotions through words. Rather, I was a child that showed his capacity to love for his kin through action, service, and integrity.
It is so easy to take the things we get every day for granted, and admittedly, I do. With everything going on in the world, I've realized how God has been blessing me through you guys.
Being born into abject poverty and experiencing horrors that one should not go through, I could never fathom the heights of your tenacities.
I cannot thank you enough for all the sacrifices you have both made to make our lives so much easier.
Thank you for instilling me with good values. Thank you for giving me good foundations. Thank you for putting a roof over my head. Thank you for putting food on the table even when times were hard.
Having left your families at a young age, even younger than my age now, and knowing that you chose to leave behind your life in the Philippines. All this to provide for your family back home and opportunities for your own future.
I must thank you from the bottom of my heart. You two channeling all your energy in fostering a loving environment for me. You made my childhood unforgettable. However, it would only just be fanciful for me to view our lives through a rose-tinted glass. A family is not without its difficulties. I would have imagined that it was difficult to adjust into the British culture after immigrating in 2007, bring only overworn clothes and our language. I would have also imagined that it was difficult to raise me in an environment that juxtaposes every value and tradition we had as Filipinos.
The things you have both achieved during your time in London has been nothing but inspirational, especially when English wasn't your mother tongue.
Ma, thank you for being a strong and selfless woman, for defending me when I was in your womb, for not giving up on me even if you weren't financially stable to have a child yet, for persevering through the struggles of raising a child in a country you were new to.
You are the breadwinner of your family, and I admire you for that, because you gave up everything, even your own happiness, just to be able to give us and your family a better life.
Salamat sa pagmamahal niyo sa amin. Salamat sa pagyakap kapag nalulungkot ako. Salamat sa sawayin at nagging.
I know I'm not the best at letting you know where I am, to avoid parent confrontation, nor am I the best at being clean, tidy, or at remembering where I put stuff. But you always and will always have the strength to see the best side of me.
Dad, salamat talaga. I may never understand how hard it was to leave everything behind, but I understand why, and I will forever be grateful.
Because of you, I have learnt discipline and what it means to persevere in life, and sa hirap ng buhay.
Dad, you haven't always been the best father to us, and you have let us down countless times. Despite that, I know that deep down you try your best to love us and make us happy in your own way. Still, I appreciate you so much, and it honestly breaks my heart that we live in different countries, because all I really want to do is spend time with you and make you feel loved.
Bro and I have had our own challenges trying to integrate into Western society, but without the foundations you have set, we would have lost ourselves and may not have been able to face the adversities we came across in life.
I don't deserve your sacrifices and acts of altruisms, yet I was blessed to be able to call you Mama and Papa.
I also wanted to apologize for our shortcomings and all the stress we have caused you over the past few years.
When I was growing up, I never understood why my Filipino parents never let me sleep over at a friend's house or even go to town by myself.
I understand that you want the best for us, but you deciding my future creates so much pressure when deep inside I knew I wanted a different path.
I never understood why my parents were so strict, but I know now that everything you've ever done was out of love, and everything you ever do now is out of that same and growing love.
Years has passed, and I won what I fought for. Even though you guys are now proud of me, I still think about the words and degrading repeating in my head. My wounds hasn't fully healed. I don't know if it ever will, but I'm happy.
What I do ask, and I believe this is a cultural issue, is that can we have more open conversations, talking openly about emotion to get another level of connection. This being said, the support you have given within your capabilities has been second to none, always teaching us to be persistent in life and work hard to achieve the goals you want.
Seriously, Mom, some friends make me feel thankful for how you've raised me.
I am going to make you proud and happy because you deserve all the love and happiness in the world.
I can't wait to be able to see the smiles on your faces when you no longer have to work, are able to relax and enjoy the life that you've been working so hard to achieve for us. One with no more burdens or worries of having to provide for us anymore.
Since God has already created a path for me, I wish nothing more but to continue going through it, as it's guaranteed to leave you satisfied and have you looking up to Dad saying we did it.
You humble me, you comfort me, and you motivate me. You both have lived such accomplished lives, and the decades-long friendships that you have are a testimony to the amazing people that you are.
I know you say that we don't owe you anything, but I owe you everything.
You both are my inspiration, and I will work hard for not only my future, but to look after the both of you, just the way you looked after us. Though it may never be enough, I hope to be able to give back to you what you gave us, the life and happiness you deserve, one which at some point you never thought you would be able to have.
Just to let you know, Mum and Dad, I'm working hard for this degree to help you in the future.
Once I become a successful woman that you want me to be, I will make sure you guys have the best retirement, because you only deserve the very best.
Ma, you've always wanted to go on that cruise, and Dad, you've always just wanted us to do well, and I hope to make those things happen.
I want you to know that I am the living biography of your efforts, the lifelong poem in honor of your hardships as immigrants. I want both of you to know that you will remain the subject of the poem I wrote.
Your struggles are all worth it, and I hope I can be a testament to that.
I hope you realize that no matter how much I know I can do it on my own, I would never have been able to get there without you. So thank you.
I pray that we'll all be together, laughing and annoying each other once again, ideally in the sun on the beach in our home island.
But to end this letter you won't read.
Here's to more I love yous.
Keep well, stay safe and healthy.
I love you both so much.
Maraming salamat po.
I love you both.
I hope I can make you proud.
Love, Ace.
Love, B.
Yours truly, Jem.
Love, G.
Lots of love, Jessica.
And lots of love from Tintin.
Love, Kyla.
Love, Anthony Rancon, aka your favourite son.
We love you endlessly.
To my beloved boys.
To Kuya and Sander.
To my dear Anako and Sansino.
To my greatest blessings.
My dearest Manang and Ading.
I cannot stop thanking God for giving me both of you as my children. You are both amazing and you are my precious treasures.
You are my pride and joy. I love you and will always love you.
You're both like fireworks, bright, beautiful and loud.
Life has completely changed the day you were conceived in my womb. It was such a blessing to receive precious gifts from God.
With the great memories we have, this is just the beginning.
You're both at the stage where when you experience bumps and bruises and those tears start falling, one run to mummy and a kiss on the ouchie makes it all better.
While I watched you grow, your energy levels increased, whereas mine dropped down and I needed to turn to God for help, strength and wisdom.
I wish you could be like this forever, but I know I won't always be able to kiss and erase all the hurts and pains away that you will experience in this life.
Parenting is probably one of the hardest jobs in the world, but it is also the most rewarding.
You see, I grew up in a simple family. I was the first to have a degree and then work with no intentions of going abroad. But God enabled me through your nanay after marrying her.
I'm sorry at times when you don't understand us or hate us. We are different individuals, even though you're all my kids.
Even though it's not always obvious, everything I am doing was done with you in mind.
It was hard as I was working, involved in a ministry with a young family. I wish I could have done better.
Being a parent doesn't come with a manual or instruction.
I was thinking, had I done it differently, will each of you turn out differently?
I'm not perfect. In fact, I must confess that I don't know what I'm doing most of the time.
When we discipline you, please do not think we don't love you. It's the opposite, in fact. We want to instill good manners on you.
As much as you learn from me, I'm learning so much from you.
I may not be able to give you everything you want or desire, but know that when it comes to loving you, I would and will give it my everything, my whole heart.
When you were little, I touched you and covered you with a blanket, tucking you in. Now that you're grown, you're out of my reach.
We have both grown up to be young adults, and I am happy of what you have become.
You have grown responsibly, wisely, maturely, and beautifully, inside and outside. You have shown others that life is worth living, and you continue to touch people's lives positively.
At a young age, you already have big characters with so many noticeable strengths. Yes, I cannot wait to see the men you will become, but do not rush to become old.
I miss those years when you are both young.
Stay as young and innocent for as long as you can.
It warms my heart that you are both so sweet, especially to each other. I pray that your bond as siblings will grow stronger as you both grow up.
Always look out for each other, even when I'm not here. And remember, family is everything.
I'm thankful that you have grown responsible in life.
Please continue to make me proud and be sweet and kind as you are.
Always aim to do good, be a blessing and support others whenever you can, especially your mum. It's okay that you love her more than me. Make sure you always love her, always care for her, always protect her.
It's hard because there's 5 of you, but you all make the journey and experience worth it.
My boys, I'm always going to be here for you. Do our best to help and support you.
I love you both, and it is my dream that you have the best in life. I will not stop praying for you.
Pray that whatever emptiness you're all feeling, may God fill it up.
May you continue to be the man God had called you to be. I'm proud of you.
Make mistakes, make as many as you can, but learn quickly from them. These short lessons in life will make you smarter and creative.
I know life is tough, but may you thrive and enjoy despite the hardships.
Be grateful every day for your privileges. You'll be surprised how many opportunities are waiting for you if you practice genuine gratitude daily.
I'm always going to guide you to the path destined for you. I know you will reach that place. Never give up.
As your mom, I will try my best. I will never take you guys for granted and strive to raise you in a godly way.
God has expressed to me that you are special. You will accomplish bigger than what I have done. I believe in that. You also need to believe in that.
My babies, I can't promise to be here for the rest of your lives, but I can promise to love you unconditionally for the rest of mine.
This is my number one prayer for you as my children, that you would personally experience who God is in your lives and that you would make the choice to choose Him.
You may be out of reach, but you're never out of God's reach.
My prayers is that God will allow you to go to testings and trials in any aspects of your lives, but He will never ever leave you.
We as your parents can only do so much, but the depth and width of His love goes so much more, and that's my desire, that you will grow in the wisdom and knowledge of Him.
Numbers 6 verses 24 to 26 says, "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make His face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn His face towards you and give you peace."
He may let you go through fire only to come out pure and polished as gold for the rest of your lives.
There will be physical pains as well as emotional pains to face, and as much as I want to shield you from all this, my confidence lies in knowing that what's greater than Mummy's kiss is the embrace and comfort from our Heavenly Father.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge the Lord in all your ways, and He will direct your paths.
You are beautiful, you are smart, you are confident, you are kind and generous, you are loved.
Thank you for choosing me to be your mummy. It will be the best role I have been blessed with.
Every day I'm grateful for you both and honoured to be your mother.
Know that Mommy is so proud of all of you.
I love you, my children, and will love you with all that I am till my last breath.
I hope you know and feel that I love you very, very much.
Love you forever, my babies.
I love you both forever.
Mummy.
Yours, your Tata.
Love, Mom.
Love, Mummy.
Eternally, Mummy Ganda.
All my love, Mama.